Andre Dawson was a supremely talented five-tool ball player, among the best in the game at bat, on the bases, and in the field. The 1977 National League Rookie of the Year earned 8 All-Star Game berths, 8 Gold Gloves, and 4 Silver Slugger awards over 21 years with the Expos, Cubs, Red Sox, and Marlins. With Chicago in 1987, the Hawk became the first player with a last-place club to win the league's MVP award. Dawson retired with 438 home runs and 314 stolen bases, just the second player after Willie Mays to total more than 400 homers and 300 steals.
Happy Saturday, fellow collectors. Wherever you're watching this, this is the TTM Show Saturday Special. So TTM stands for Through the Mail. These are through the mail autographs that I get, and I do on Saturdays. I do a special one. A return that is special to me in some way. Either it's some return which has a cool story or something about the card I find cool. And this is Andre Dawson, the Hawk. Here we have him on the 87 Topps, and the Topps traded with the Expos and Cubs. This was a 2-card sent, 2-card signs. Took 9 quick days for a $20 fee out of Miami, Florida. He does $10 per card. What a good deal for a Hall of Famer. Andre the Hawk Dawson, awesome Dawson, otherwise called the Hawk. This is Andre Nolan Dawson. He was born on July 10th, 1954 in Miami, Florida. He was a right-handed hit-and outfielder that played 21 years in baseball, mostly with the Expos and the Cubs, and played a few years with my Red Sox. And you see some of his accolades there. And he has a post-playing career you might find unique. Here's a news story from 2020.
And now at 5:30, from the major leagues to the front lines of the coronavirus pandemic, former big league star Andre Dawson is now in a different field. While he serves as a special assistant to the Cubs, he's also a mortician. CBS 4 Sports anchor Jim Barry joins us now live to explain. Jim.
Well, Rudy Bay, of course, baseball fans remember him as the Hawk, a former MVP. But now Andre Dawson has found another calling to help some South Floridians through their most difficult time. Richmond Heights is a Miami-Dade community full of tradition and history. Nestled inside its boundaries is a well-known funeral home, now owned by a familiar name, Andre Dawson.
There's a long drive.
Yes, that Andre Dawson, the homegrown baseball hero who slugged his way into the Hall of Fame. This world is far removed from his previous life.
As an athlete, you're kind of used to the crowd roar and the cheers, and this is completely the opposite.
A year ago, Dawson was just a passive investor here, but when the business fell into his lap, he and his family took it on. Little did he know that months later, his industry would be coping with a pandemic.
It's like a nightmare. And the sad thing is, you can't be too careful.
South Florida has not been overwhelmed with COVID-19 cases like New York, but Dawson says its effects here are still hugely challenging. Uncertainties about the virus lingering in those who have died has his staff taking extra precaution. Social distancing limits most services to 10 people. It can take a heavy emotional toll.
The sad emotional side of me comes out a lot, especially if it's someone that you know. But trust me, I do have a lot of moments. At the end of the day, when you've done 2 or 3 services, you're pretty beat up.
When Dawson's former baseball buddies heard about his new endeavor, they were stunned.
I got a lot of funny stares initially. Jim Rice looked at me and he said, "You're doing what?" And I got a similar stare from Ricky Henderson. So it's funny. And then the first thing I throw back at them is, "Here, I have a business card for you if you need one."
It has been an adjustment, but the once mighty slugger is learning how to make a difference in a different way.
All I want to do at this point is be able to continue to serve. And if I could be confident in that regard, then this is all worth it.
I've known Andre Dawson for a mighty long time. He has always been a guy who is willing to bet on himself. So once again, he is trusting his instincts. And although at first this might seem really surprising, when you consider his very calm and measured demeanor, you know what? You think this actually might be a perfect fit. Rudabeh?
Jim, wow, he does have such a calm and pleasant presence and a comforting presence. So I can see why he would be an asset in that field as well. Jim, thank you very much.
Awesome Dawson. What a man. A hawk. Awesome Dawson. He just wants to keep on serving out there, and that's a man right there. Got to respect that. Thank you, Mr. Dawson. Do appreciate you taking your time to sign my cards. And I thank you for joining me for another Saturday special. Take care. God bless. Peace. Have a good week.